These are some Iron Butt Association certificates of some rides that I've done over the past several years and wanted to share with some of my friends. This first one here is my most recent ride. It's called the Cape to Cape 100 or Cape to Cape 80 that I did in May of 2025. This next one is what's called the Lap of the South that I did, I believe, in April of 2024. Basically, you run around the extreme perimeter of the southeastern United States in 70 some hours or less. Above that is one that I did several years ago. It's called the 48 States Plus, where you go through all 48 continental states, and the plus represents you have to wind up in Alaska all within 10 days or less. This next one, Bun Burner Gold 1500, was the second ride that I ever did, and that involves traveling 1,500 miles or more in 24 hours or less. That was a very difficult ride for me, very tough. Above it is another ride. It's called the Border to Border, where you ride from the Canadian border through the middle of the United States and wind up at the Mexican border in 36 hours or less. Did that one in April of 2004. One more recently I did with a friend of mine, actually two friends of mine. We rode around the extreme perimeters of North and South Carolina. It took about I think 2.5 to 3 days to do that. The next one over is referred to as the RAT Insanity. RAT stands for Ride Around Texas, the outermost perimeter of the state of Texas, which it seems like it was around 32 to 3,400 miles, and you had to do that in 70 hours or less. My very first ride, and this is usually what's referred to as the entry level to get you official membership within the Iron Butt Association, is a Saddle Soar 1000. I did that in January of 2001. That's where you ride 1,000 miles or more in less than 24 hours. Two more to go. This next one is called the 100cc Insanity. That means that you have to go from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific coast and turn around and ride back to the Atlantic. And let's see here. I think we did that one in about 3 days, back to back. It's 4,736 miles. I did that with a large group. There were about 25 of us or so doing that ride. And then this next one is an equally difficult ride. It's called the 50cc The Hard Way, where a group of us left New York City, Brooklyn to be exact, and went all the way across the United States on Interstate 80 and ended in San Francisco in less than 50 hours. A couple more awards that I've received from groups and individuals that I'm really proud of. This one is the Long Distance Rider Award given to me by the Eldridge Children's Home in Eldridge, Alabama in 2023. I got another one from the same organization back in 2007. I know these videos aren't very well. Got another long distance award from the same children's home in Eldridge, Alabama in 2024, and got the same award again last year, or the year before last, in 2025. I have one more Iron Butt ride that I do not yet have a receipt for because I haven't submitted my documentation, and that involved a ride in May of 2025, starting in Sacramento, California, and ending in Ocean City, Maryland. That was an exciting ride. The two motorcycles that I did many of these rides on, this is one of them, which is a 2019 BMW K1600B. And my other one is a 2020 BMW R1250 GS. Both of them are wonderful motorcycles, and I thoroughly enjoy both of them. And my last bike that I have not yet done an iron butt ride on is an older motorcycle that I purchased in November of 2025. It's a 1977 BMW R100S that I'm restoring. It's just about ready to ride, and I plan to do an iron butt ride on it this coming September 2026, and it's called the Ride Around North Carolina. It's where you ride around the outermost perimeter of the state of North Carolina, which is approximately 1,320 some miles, I believe, and they give you 32 hours to accomplish that in. And good Lord willing and my health, next year in 2027, I plan to do 2 more iron butt rides, at which time I will hang up my iron butt gear. There's a Interstate 40, which starts in Wilmington, North Carolina, and ends in Barstow, California. I've forgotten the time limit. I want to say it's around 70 hours, 65 or 70 hours. And then on the return trip home, there's a small town in southern Arizona called Why, Arizona, and you end that ride in Why Not, North Carolina. Hope you enjoy this, and thank you for all your support over the years. Toodaloo.